The House of Representatives on Thursday symbolically celebrated the International Day of the Girl Child with a historic moment after the Speaker, Honorable Tajuddin Abbas, stepped down as Speaker for 16-year-old ISABEL ANANI, a gender advocate, to preside over a special session. The International Day of the Girl Child is an international observance day declared by the United Nations, which is marked annually on October 11th. ANANI, accompanied by female students from selected schools in the Federal Capital Territory, was introduced as the speaker for the day. Speaker Abbas, at the occasion, spoke on the significance of the girl child, citing their resilience, potential, and crucial role in shaping a better future.
Throughout the day, she will shadow the Right Honorable Speaker, both during today's plenary session and in meetings, as part of our effort to empower young leaders. In the spirit of this celebration, I call on all honorable members to join me in a round of applause for Isabel and for all Nigerian girls who continue to demonstrate immense strength, ambition, and determination in overcoming barriers.
During the session, Isabel presided over the presentation of a motion titled Commemoration of the 2024 International Day of the Girl Child. The motion, moved by the member representing Kosofe Federal Constituency, Lagos State, Honorable Kafilat Ogbara, and was seconded by the House spokesman, Honorable Akinrotimi Jr. The motion also urged relevant agencies to collaborate with schools and community organizations to educate the public on drug abuse dangers and promote a drug-free lifestyle.
The House is aware that gender discrimination is a global phenomenon that engulfed many nations of the world due to patriarchy and cultural stereotypes. While other nations have made giant strides in closing the gender gap, Nigeria is still grappling with these issues, starting from access to education, healthcare, and access to basic amenities. Despite Nigeria being a signatory to the Convention of All Forms of Discrimination Against Women, CEDAW, Convention on Child's Rights, and many others, like harmful practices like the female genital mutilation, is still being practiced in some parts of the country, which is a direct violation of human rights of women and, of course, the girls.
Kolia and Oyo local governments, I'm honored to stand to second this motion. I have two daughters who I believe are very inspired by the Right Honorable Speaker today. I rise to second the motion.
The shadow speaker said, "For me, I envision a future where every girl, regardless of where she comes from, has an opportunity to flourish."
The theme of this year's International Day of the Girl Child is Girls' Vision for the Future. For me, I envision a future where every girl, regardless of where she comes from, has an opportunity to flourish, where education isn't seen as a high pedestal privilege, but as an essential tool to equip girls make important decisions that affect them and ultimately the places they come from. According to the United Nations, nearly 1 in 5 girls are still not completing lower secondary school, and nearly 4 in 10 girls are not completing upper secondary school today. As if these numbers aren't concerning enough, they are at a constant risk of harassment and the what-ifs that are associated with violence, which simply should not exist. I want a future where we don't have to combat all the overwhelming experiences of childhood and adolescence alone, where girls aren't discriminated because of their bodily functions and are encouraged when they want to take the mantle in places like politics and STEM.
Following the adoption of the motion, the House called for practical measures to educate out-of-school girls across 36 states of the Federation. Similarly, the House urged the National Assembly leadership to amend the Child's Rights Act to protect sexually abused children and ensure swift passage of the bills protecting women and girls, such as the Gender and Equal Opportunities Bill. Anie T. Patrick, Co TV News, Abuja.